All right, we're looking at a pair of Deus units here. That one's got the WS6 module and that one's got the remote. Now you can buy a package with both the WS6 and the remote, okay? There's two styles of WS2 headphones currently available. The backbone with a little puck that is detachable, and the full-fledged set of headphones. The module on it has no detachable module. All the wireless headphones made for the WS2 will pair with that, the WS6, and that. That WS6 will also pair with that. Okay? So, you've got a new version 1.0. And people with WS6s, I don't know why in the world you would never update your machine with 1.0. Truthfully, that goes for the people with the remotes, okay? Disregard that external speaker you see in that camera there. That's an add-on that I've done. That is not a piece of XP equipment. Alright, I'm going to turn this camera off briefly. Okay, camera's back on. The WS6 and the remote works with all of the DS2 coils made by XP for the DS2 platform, okay? Now, disregard that external speaker there. If you buy a unit like this without that, it's going to be cheaper. You can go look around at dealer sites, okay? They call it a WS6 Master. Some people may be wondering, you know, and they get curious when they see the cheaper price of the WS6 Master that has that module on it versus that more expensive remote. Well, what do you get with this that you don't get with the cheaper that? This has about a 66-foot water depth rating with a correct plug installed on the back. You get a backlight. You get an external speaker. Okay? The programs are saved on the remote. They're grouped. Unlike this, the program saved on this, the program you save falls in behind the factory program. Okay? And actually, both have their advantages. Okay. So on soil, hunting on soil, like what I'm standing in right here, does this have an advantage on that? The answer is no. There's no advantage. They'll both hear the same targets. You've got all the settings. You've got your audio filter, the new setting. You've got the new full tones, the full tones offset. You got the same silencer offerings, same program offerings. Okay? You have ground tracking with both. You don't get a clock with this. You don't get a clock with that one there. You do with that one. I don't need to forget that clock. I don't look at a clock much. Okay. There is some misunderstanding out there, and people keep asking me, well, do I get some of the things I'm showing with that in this? Most certainly. You have the same level of notch in all the programs in that you do that. Thanks to this update. Okay. You have your bottle cap reject. You have all those settings, all the options. You just don't have an external speaker. You don't have a backlight. You don't have a clock, and you don't have an XY screen. This has no XY screen. And I don't know of any plans to incorporate one on it. I don't even know if it's possible, to be honest with you. Okay? This is lighter than that. So if you wear a pair of wireless headphones using this versus this unit will be lighter. The ID on these, when they're both enlarged, I believe are equal in size. Okay? Now, I'm not out here peddling Deus 2 stuff. I'm just trying to get it where people can see this video and maybe they tell their buddy when they start asking questions, or a relative like, well, what's up with this $7.99 WS6 Master? Now, remember, for about $800, you don't get, I don't believe, a pair of wireless headphones. You're going to have to pay extra for those. And you have two choices, okay, just like you do for this. Now, you can run wired headphones on that by buying the adapter plate, and I've got an adapter plate behind that WS6 module currently. There's a pigtail you can buy for that, and you can run wired headphones with that. Okay. Both of these units will pair to both kinds of headphones. The WS2, SA2, the non-XL version, the little puck that comes with the back phones, you can attach the audio plate that attaches to that to the back of it. Okay. Which means you can wear that thing around your neck if you want to, plug in a set of headphones. It's got the little 3.5mm jack on it. That's what this cord is plugged into. And you can also run an external speaker on this setup just like I have here, if you desire. Okay? That's really all I can really think of as far as the differences. Naturally, out in the water, you know, submerging the unit, this has advantage, okay? Bone conductive headphones can be run with that. They cannot be run with that, okay? This device is engineered with the drivers and all to drive bone conductive headphones. I guess they take more current. The battery is smaller in this than it is this. They both have good battery life though, okay? Even that one. It will generally run equal to or longer than the coil will, depending on which program you're running in. They both have the monitors for the coil charge, and they both have the monitors for the remote charge if you're using this, the WS6 charge if you're using this. Okay. So there's really no shortcuts, okay? Both of these are very capable units. And they're both not that hard to navigate once you get used to them. I find this easier, but I've used this longer. I use this as a slave to that. But I have, working with this update with XP, I was using this as a master. I had to see what was going on with it, to make sure it was, the settings and all were set up right. Okay? The MI6 pointer will work with that, and it will work with that. And I believe you can find a lost MI6 pointer with that and with that, okay? Both of these feature the auto headphone turn off and on feature, okay? Both of these also feature the auto frequency scan feature, as well as manual. I believe that's just about going to do it. So I've got experience with both of these. Both nice units. I hope you enjoyed.